Hi guys, this is Patricia from Yarny Cat Crochet. I hope everybody's doing well, and I thought I'd get on here even though I'm not finished with uh, the makes that I have. I could at least show you what's going on. I had a couple of days of where I couldn't crochet, and then a couple of days of making these things just so I could show you, and they're not finished. So yeah, it's not ideal, but life happens. I'm not gonna let it get me down. um, so today is episode 16 of What's in My Cup, What's on My Hook, What's on My Mind, and what's in my cup is some pumpkin spice coffee that I got from Aldi's. I think it was like $4.99. It's rainforest approved. Um, Very, very, very tasty for the price. Oh my goodness. I'm not affiliated with Aldi in any way, but I just thought you guys should know they have some. And I don't have any creamer in here because the creamer I got is peppermint almond milk, and I don't think it would taste good. Peppermint and pumpkin spice. I'm not going to be the first person to blaze that trail. But it's so good and spicy. I can drink it just like that. So anyway, um, gosh, do I have my make sure that I have everything that I need. Gosh, I just don't know where I put that. And I know that I need it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so make sure I had my scripture cards for the end. But anyway, what's on my hook? Well, a couple things. This one is made with the Landscapes yarn. It's a 4-weight. It's super squishy, very soft. It's called Metropolis is the color. It's like a grays and blacks. And I made this beanie hat for my stepmom for Christmas, and it's going to have a palm on the top. I've just lost the palms. We moved everything to put the tree out here, and I don't know where I moved my palms, so now I gotta find them. But it'll have a pom-pom on top, hopefully close enough, to be on this hat. If I don't have one in this color, or one of these colors, then I'll have to go buy one. But I'll definitely have to do that for Christmas, because this is a Christmas present. Okay, so yeah, let me read you the specs on this. So it's a medium 4-weight, like I said, 3.5 ounces, 147 yards, 100 grams, 134 meters. Made by Lion Brand, and they recommend using a 6.5 millimeter hook or 6 millimeter knitting needles. Yeah, and I agree with that, because even though it says it's a 4, it's roving and it's thicker in some spots. And when as you can see, it crochets up pretty thick. So you need kind of a bigger needle for that. I mean, you could try a smaller needle, but I don't know how it would work out. And then I made, with the same yarn, these are just the blanks right now. They are not, sorry, string everywhere. These are the strings to sew it up whenever I get done. But I'll just hold you up one, but I made 2 and they're identical. Well, they're not identical. They're the same amount of rows. See how this goes from that gray to dark? It does the same thing on the other one. I think one of them has a little bit more dark because of where I started. I don't normally color control, but I thought, it might look a little weird if it wasn't close on this particular project. So I color controlled a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyway, these are the wrist warmers. So I can't hardly show you. I've got a different setup because my table's not here because of we had to put the tree out and move some things. So, but if you can imagine it, when I'm finished it, I'll show you. But it's very stretchy. I don't want to stretch it out just now till after I sew it, but it'll sew together here, and then I'm going to make a thumb up to here, so it'll have a thumb. And they're for my stepmom too, and she has got smaller wrists and everything than me, so I didn't want to stretch out her present. But I do love, it's got kind of, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it has kind of a sheen, a little bit of a sheen to it. And it's super, super soft, very, very, very warm, and it goes with the hat. So that's what's on my hook. What's on my mind? Well, I got a lot of things in the works. I'm probably going to do one more Christmas video before the new year, and I'm going to try to put out more content in the weeks when I don't feel so good to do the crocheting. Maybe I could do a review or I don't know, but I have some crafts to do. I have a couple of products that I need to review. A company or 3 companies, but they might be the same company. I don't know because they're all coming from the same place, but different names of the companies. But anyway, I'm sure you guys will like to see some of the stuff. There's some diamond dot paintings and some bags, and I might even have a giveaway of some of those products, depending on which ones I want to keep and which ones I'd like to give away to people. And we still have the giveaway going on for to raise subscribers for Mary Maker and Jenna Stitches, and also me. So if you guys want to go check out the giveaway video on that, it's still going. So you enter a chance to win some pretty cool yarn. And if you're out of the United States, then a $10 gift card to Etsy, so you can get whatever patterns you want. So at least it's still yarn related, you know. And you never know when I'm going to pop in a video, a secret subscriber giveaway. So for the people that have been with me for a while, yeah, there's going to be some of those. I don't know how soon, but you got to watch. I will probably place those somewhere where I'm not going to tell you in the video. I almost did. I will place it somewhere in the video, and if you haven't watched to that point, you will never know. And everybody who enters those, make sure not to give it away. Otherwise, your chances will be less. Because I think people watch my channel for an average of like 4 minutes, and then they switch. I mean, not everybody, obviously, because that's an average. You take all of them and you average them together and you get the average. And I know a few of you definitely watch to the end. And I thank everybody for however much time they watch my videos. But it's nice, if you want to do anything for a YouTuber, watch their videos to the end, like, comment, share, subscribe. It really, really, really helps out the channel. And I try to, when I get into a video, I try to hit the like button immediately. I've never unliked unless something happened, like something untoward, like somebody not really taking care of their animal the way they should or something. And then I don't thumbs down it. I just unlike it because I don't believe in the thumbs down button. It doesn't exist for me. But yeah, so I'm making a habit of just getting in there, hitting the like button so that I don't forget, because there's been times when I've been in lives and I've been in there for like 20 minutes and everybody's like, don't forget to thumbs up, and I look over the thumbs up button, I haven't thumbs up. So yeah, make sure you do that first thing when you get in the videos, then you won't forget. You can always unlike it if there's something in there that I have said that offends you. But if you get in the habit, then you won't forget to do that. And that's very important to everybody who creates content. So, anyway, anything else? Oh, yeah, those secret subscriber giveaways will be open to everybody. Anybody that can accept a package. And there might be yarn that you can't get where you live that I can gift. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. They won't be labeled on the video in order for the people that really are into my channel to have a good chance. That's why I want to do that. And that won't benefit me very much because nobody will know it's a giveaway. I seem to get more subscribers during a giveaway than I do normally. So yeah, so that'll be just for y'all for being so good and loyal and being on the nice list instead of the naughty list. But yeah, I'd like to have one more Christmas video right before Christmas. And then next month's my birthday. I was thinking about having a live, and then I've changed my mind. I think I'm just going to do a giveaway video with all those things in it and plenty of chances to win all the gifts, which I will do that day. I'll show you a preview of all the gifts that you can win. And then we'll celebrate it that way. And I might do lives in the future. I'm pretty shy. You wouldn't know it by my regular videos, but it's easier to talk to a screen than it is to, you're getting that immediate reaction right back. So I know I need it to grow my viewing hours. So I'm going to try to do some casual, laid back lives before I do a big birthday extravaganza. And yeah, so and that may change before my birthday, but as of right now, I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, I think I've been doing too much too soon on the make-alongs. So I'm still going to do the Hats for the Homeless Challenge 2023, and it doesn't have to just be hats. I have a friend who makes blankets, so you can do blankets. That could be your goal. As long as you have a goal set to help people in need, you could make toys for tots, make amigurumi, and that be your challenge, and make one a month, and then you gift those to a Toys for Tots giveaway or whatever. It's gonna be what you're the most comfortable at. I make beanies, so I'm going to do Hats for the Homeless 2023. It's gonna be my challenge to do at least 2 a week, and you can do more, but you do whatever you set your own challenge. But I'm going to set my challenge for 2 weeks so I'm not too stressed. And then if I make more, there's more. And then I'll get on here and show them to you, show you how it's going. Maybe have a beanie tutorial for just a regular beanie. There will be more tutorials for sure. So that's a little bit of the catch up. Not a very long video. I just don't know. It feels like I'm walking through quicksand. Or wet sand, or however that expression goes. I just like when you're in a dream and you think you're running, but you're barely moving. I don't know if you've had any of those, but to me, that's that's where my motivation has been at. It's just like, I need to make a video. I need to make a video, and I never get it done. So, yeah, I want to finish these projects for the Christmas, and hopefully I get that done in time to make some, more frequent videos. I hope so. I don't want to put myself where I was before, where I couldn't hardly move at all. Sometimes my shoulders, like I have to help myself, excuse my arms, but just to get my arm to go up, I have to use the other arm. I'm not joking, but it doesn't get me down. It's just an obstacle. It's like trying to get through in order to do the things I want to. I've had this for ever since I was 30, and probably before then. But I didn't know that's, slowly but surely you get more sore and you're like, age, or, you just blow it off. But yeah, no, that's not what it was. But so I'm not depressed in any way. I'm usually a very happy person, and I just want my videos to be happy. So I just want you guys to know, when I talk about it slowing me down, it doesn't mean that I'm sad. I'm very, very happy, especially since I have all of you guys. My Yarny family, whether you create content or you don't create content, you're very, very, very much appreciated here. I just love all the comments and interaction that I have with people. I've had several people ask me to exchange Christmas cards, and I really love that. And everybody that's asked me, I have exchanged with them. Hopefully to expand that next year. I wasn't a card giver. I mean, I got cards sometimes. I just, that's wasn't my thing. Some people, they're very, they send out cards to everybody that they know, and that wasn't me. But then some people asked me, and I was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I would like to do that. So now I'm a card exchanger. But anyway, man, you just don't know. So and the cards are lovely. Do I have one? No. Okay, so I have this thing in the mail. It tells me what my mail is coming, and it shows you a picture of what they've scanned, but it hasn't got here yet. That's why I thought I already had one. I just got the one from Jenna Stitches, and that was the only one I've gotten so far. There's like a mail strike over in England, so a few people that were sending me them over there. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why that's delayed, because I know they've sent everything. And well, just Christmas time. My son used to be a postman, and he said that their trucks would be filled to the roof with, because the regular mail carriers carry packages too. We have USPS, which is our regular mail, like your junk mail and your bills and stuff like that. And then there's UPS, which is we call it the big brown truck, or oops. We go to the UPS store, we say we go to the oops store, or I do. Anyway, it makes it more fun. But, and he's currently in timeout because he hasn't brought me any packages. But, and then there's, of course, FedEx and DHL. But I think DHL delivers it to the post office, and then the post office delivers it to us. But anyway, those are the general mail things. But anyway, my son said that they would be loaded to the roof, and then they would be out there, and he was out really late delivering mail. I mean, normally we get our mail here by about 2:00. Packages usually by 10, because the mail carrier will come around, deliver all the packages. I don't know why they do it that way, but I guess maybe for space in the mail truck. But they'll come around and deliver all the packages around 10 in the morning, usually, if I'm getting a package from the mail from USPS. And then around 2 something, the regular mail would come. And she parks at the end of our neighborhood, and she walks the neighborhood. And we have our mailbox on the front of our house, which is really good for me, that I don't have to go out to the road to get the mail. A lot of people have road mailboxes, but not on this street. So anyway, one night I was sitting there in the chair, and the relief mailman, we usually have a mail lady, but this guy is her relief. Well, anyway, I hear the mail flap go down, and I was like, wow, somebody's up on our porch. This is really late. And so I was a little bit like, is there somebody on my porch messing with my mail? I mean, there's no good reason for anybody to do that. But anyway, I cracked the door and I saw him walk off the mail carrier. So I was like, okay. And I got my mail. So yeah, they're out there. Please. Now in our country, they're not allowed to accept any kind of tip or anything above $5, and they're not even supposed to do that. But that's like the least acceptable, thing. And so maybe if you live in America, get them a Christmas card and just tell them how much you appreciate them, because they work really, really, really long hours. And I mean, the pay's okay unless you consider the extreme hours that they work, especially now with after post-pandemic, everybody just ordering everything through the mail. Their workloads are just extremely, for the amount of money you get paid, it's no good if you're gonna die an early death because you've overworked yourself, or not have any kind of life at all, because you just can't. They sometimes weren't even getting a day off when my son was doing it, because they just had so much workload. So remember to thank your mail carrier. Tell them, give them a smile. Wait for them if you know when the mail's coming, and give them a smile and say, I really appreciate all that you do, because they work in extreme conditions, extreme heat, extreme cold, terrible, terrible workloads. Some of those packages are really heavy. And so just remember your mail carrier. Give them a smile at the very least. And if you, maybe a $5 gift certificate to a coffee shop or something. They can't accept anything over $5 in American. I don't know what it is in other countries, but just make sure you know the rules before you do anything for your mail carrier. But at least thank them for everything that they do. That is a thankless job. But anyway, I digress. So at the end of my videos, if you know me and have been here for a while, you'll know that I read a scripture. Well, I know some people they don't believe in the scripture, and that's not their thing. So if you're one of those people, please feel free to click out, and don't forget to come back, because it's all inclusive here. I don't try to push anything on anybody. Anybody that wants to listen, I read a scripture at the end. So just remember to be a little joy bomb in your corner of the world. Share your passion, share your craft. And when you're baking, bake an extra loaf and give it to the neighbor. I like to bake banana bread and give it to our neighbor. He likes banana bread. But, do the most good you can, as much as you're physically able to, or financially able to. Do the most good that you can. If you can't do anything else, if you don't have any extra money or any extra food or any extra time to show your craft to somebody and pass it on to the next generation, then at the very least, as you're walking past somebody, give them your most beautiful, brilliant, love-filled, joy-filled smile, because you never know what that person is going through. Especially during this time of year, people get really sad, or they have financial troubles, and they think there's no one in the world who cares, and then they walk past you. Sorry. And then they walk past you, and you give them that beautiful smile, and it just changes a person. It has happened to me. That's why I get so emotional when I talk about it. And I know other people that have talked about it, so I know it matters. So be that little joy bomb in your corner. If we all take care of our little corners of the world, then eventually those corners will meet up, and we'll just have a more beautiful better world to live in, and we all need more joy and more peace. It is crazy out there. We need each other. So anyway, I will see you all next time. The ones that want to click out, and for everybody who stayed, I found them when I was looking around. But oh yeah, right here. I thought I lost it. I put it in this little bag. Isn't he just a little joy-filled fella? That's a Lil Bub. Oh no, she's a she. A joy-filled girl. But well, she passed away, but she did so much good. Her disabilities advocated for animals with disabilities with Little Bubs Big Fun. It's spelled LILBUBS, Little Bubs, BIGFUND, or you can go to lilbub.com, LILBUB.com. But anyway, you can buy stuff there. Sorry, this is sitting on a thing and it's kind of boop, boop, boop. You can buy stuff there, and part of the proceeds go to Little Bub's Big Fun, and it helps animals who need special surgeries, or they have like diabetes or something, something that they need medical attention for. And they do a whole lot of good. As a matter of fact, I go to Amazon Smile. It's if you buy things off Amazon, it gives a tiny percentage of your purchase to a charity of your choice. But I figure I'm going to be shopping on Amazon anyway, even though it's a tiny bit. It's a little bit that I didn't have to give, but it's being given because I shopped on Amazon. Also, if you go to their website and you don't want to buy anything, there's a little donation tab, and I think it starts at $2 and then it goes up. But just $2. I always click it because, I mean, come on, that's not even a coffee. And so if you want to give me a Christmas present, go to Lil Bub's Big Fun or lilbub.com and donate. Check out their website. You might want to buy something. They have some great stuff. But just remember, those prices are geared towards donations. So they're a little bit more. But I feel like it's good. I get things. I get calendars every year. And sometimes they have Christmas cards and stuff. So anyway, but click that $2 donation and help an animal in need. It's not even the amount of a cup of coffee. Not anymore. Unless you make it at home. So anyway, yeah, if you want to do a Christmas present, that would be a good way. I would be so happy. All right, so I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I don't get any money for promoting that. It's just something that's near and dear to my heart. I'm not wearing the t-shirt. I thought I was wearing one of their t-shirts, but they do have really nice t-shirts. So anyway, I have this box of cards my mom gave to me. It's sorry, I opened it. Promises from God for women, but I think they need to take the for women off because promises from God are for everybody. But they're little scripture cards, and they have a really nice saying on the front, and then they have a scripture on the back. And and they're on these, like, you can get them on Amazon, also not sponsored by them, but they're on like playing card, like those bicycle cards, or whatever playing cards you have near where you live. But it's like that material. It's really nice. So it says, I wouldn't trade you for anything in the world. You're irreplaceable. Just remember, every single one of you are unique and individual and irreplaceable. There's not another person like you. And if you weren't around, you would be very well missed. And so the scripture on the back, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:21. So some people are motivated by money. Their treasure is money. So that's what they most care about. If your treasure is helping somebody by raising funds. So your heart will be more into making hats for charity or taking some food to the neighbors or whatever. Um, so just it's a really good one. So I'm having trouble putting out the words, but you'll know a person by their seeing what like a person who cares for animals is all the time volunteering at the animal shelters or adopting or fostering animals. You'll know where their heart lies. But yeah, so my treasure is wanting to help people and animals. I love both. And my heart's really into that, like making the hats or when we adopt, like Harley. Well, Harley was a drop off at my house, and Yoda was a drop off at my house. But you know, when we've adopted in the past, we've went to the animal shelter. So by doing that or donating to Little Bub's Big Fund, they're really big place in my heart. They do such good work, and Little Bub was such a cute little cat, and she had a really good life, and she had a good person who took care of her, and so you know a person's heart by seeing where their heart lies. If they're always concerned about money, you'll know that person just is mostly concerned about the money. I mean, we're all concerned about money, but if somebody is just, that's all they care about, that's where their heart lies. But it says, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Matthew 6:21. Well, I know that part of my heart is with all of y'all. I'm so appreciative of all of you. And I just hope that everybody knows that. And if anybody ever needs to talk, there is the chat. I also have an email. I will put a link in the description, and at least I can do is listen, give you a smile through an email. I do a lot of emojis. And so please feel free if you just want an ear, when you want somebody to listen. But anyway, I am a happy camper, I swear. I just am very emotional. But I love you guys, and remember to be a little joy bomb in your corner, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.